What's going on, everybody? My name is Shantanique Langston, and welcome to the Nique Speaks YouTube channel. Yes, I'm excited that you guys join me today for another episode of Nique Speaks Wednesdays. We are here every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, delivering to you guys a new message to help someone create a life worth living. So in today's episode, we're talking about how you can manage your time wisely. So if you're like me, a busybody that's always everywhere, but needs a little direction, if you're someone who's procrastinated, I've been there, done that, and you want to finally go ahead and jumpstart on your goals. And if you're a busybody who wants to learn how to prioritize your social life when it comes to reaching out and hanging out with your girlfriends, your guy friends, your family, or spending some quality time with yourself, doing some self-care, you definitely want to make sure you keep watching this particular episode. And don't forget to go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to ring my bell so that you guys don't miss another episode of Nique Speaks Wednesdays. All right, let's get into it. All right, so here's the tea. Tip number 1, you want to set your goals up properly. What does that mean? You want to make sure that they are realistic. I know that you may have a lot of things you want to get accomplished and achieve, but if they are not reachable or achievable in this season, you need to put it on the shelf. I have several things that I want to achieve right now, but I know that I don't have the capacity to do certain things. Therefore, with wisdom, don't worry about those things. Put them off to the side. They're going to be there. It's okay. Right now, focus on what's really important and what's realistic in this particular season that you're in. Okay, so tip number 2 is you want to prioritize and organize your schedule wisely. I highly suggest, if you know what your goal in mind is for the week or for the month or for the next 3 to 6 months, you want to clear your schedule so that there's no interference, so you can go ahead and achieve this particular goal with ease. Another quick tip I want to give you concerning prioritizing your schedule: never overbook yourself. You don't want to wear yourself thin. I'm going to also talk to my multitaskers. I'm a multitasker myself, and I also have to pace myself when I do certain things at once. And so I've learned to do at least 1 to 2 goals per day that I have to achieve. Everyone's planning and prioritizing will be different based on your goals, okay? But again, you want to make sure they're reachable and they're realistic, okay? All right, so tip number 3, you want to eliminate distractions. This is a big one. If you know that there are certain things that's in your capacity that's hindering you from reaching your goals, those are the things that you need to eliminate. So if there are like unnecessary tasks or there are different activities that are in the way that you know that can be put off for another time and place, you definitely want to make sure you minimize those as soon as possible so that you're able to achieve your goals properly. Tip number 4 is plan ahead. Now, I know I said earlier, don't double book yourself. And even when you plan ahead, sometimes you may find yourself doing that. That's why it's important that you pay attention to what you're doing when you're planning and scheduling your calendar, okay, accordingly. You want to make sure you are planning and not just doing things all over the place, but make sure that it is strategic and as realistic to the goal that you have set up in the first place. Okay, guys, so I want you to keep this in mind too when it comes to planning ahead, that sometimes there are some setbacks that may arise, some hiccups, all kind of things. How do I know? Because your girl is going through that right now. I've gone through this several times when I have events, and even when I plan on doing certain things online, when I do my talks on Instagram, or if I plan on doing anything on YouTube. So I have to make sure that I plan ahead so that I'm on schedule, and sometimes those hiccups come. And so I did have one, of course, with my black tie affair that's coming up this month. It was postponed because of the COVID-19. It was supposed to be back in March, but I did not allow that to get the best of me. I almost did, but I didn't. And so we are practicing social distancing, and we are also going by the regulation laws with COVID-19 and the CDC and the other guidelines that the hall that we're using. We also partnering with them when it comes to the health and the betterment of our guests. And so with that being said, we are not accepting any more guests at this time for this event. So I just wanted to share a little bit with you guys, just to let you know that you can achieve your goals, and you just make sure that you take the proper precautions when you're doing so. And remember that hiccups may come, but you can still persevere anyhow. All right, so my final tip is take a break. Man, that is something that I have learned and still learning when it comes to doing certain things with my business and also with my personal life and social life, learning when to take a break. And so when it comes to your goals, you may get frustrated about something, guess what? That's when you need to step away. You might need to take a little cat nap. They still work. You may want to go read, or what is your favorite hobby? That's something you may want to do. You might want to do that just in case you need that little breather so that you can go back and function again. And sometimes you may want to pull an all-nighter. So if you want to create a schedule where you have one night where you just pull an all-nighter concerning whatever that goal is that you want to reach, use that one day out the week to do all of that so that you're able to still rest throughout the week. Remember, your brain also needs a break from everything, and your body also needs to have the adequate rest it needs so that you're able to function and be better when it comes to reaching your goals. Another thing I want to say is when you complete your goal and you move on to another one, you want to stop in between there and celebrate your first victory. Okay? It is okay to take a break from once you reach a goal. You can celebrate. Some people feel like they can go from one goal, all right, and go to the next one and just stay in beast mode, which is great. But at the same time, what is your body saying? What is your mind and spirit saying? Sometimes it's okay to just sit back, reflect on what you've done, appreciate that moment, say, God, you're great. You give me endurance and longevity for this. Okay, I'm good, I relax, now I can move on to the next task. It's okay, slow down, take your time, embrace the journey, and keep it moving. So I really hope that these tips help somebody. I know they've helped me, and I'm still utilizing these tips today. They are very, very good, and especially with COVID-19 going on, I utilize this so much because it's allowing me to become more disciplined in who I am personally and professionally. And so I do have a few announcements that I want to give you guys. So the first thing is I am now eliminating my one-on-one coaching services. Yes, it is official that I will no longer be doing one-on-one coaching services. You guys are going to get more information about the direction that my coaching business is going into in the upcoming video. Also, be on the lookout for a new segment that we're going to be doing live here on YouTube called Candid Conversations. Yes, the Candid Conversations are now happening on IG, so make sure you guys follow me. If you're not following me right now on IG at Meek Speaks, do it right now so you guys can watch some of the episodes that we've had on IG in the area of relationships. We talk about mental health, stress, co-parenting, divorce, marriage, singleness, how to get out of the friend zone. We go all the way in on our segments on Candid Conversations, and I have special guests that are featured every week, every Friday on Instagram live. So you guys definitely want to make sure you are following us right now. And I promise you guys that was it. So you guys don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that notification button or ring my bell as you would say, so that you guys don't miss another episode of Meek Speaks Wednesdays. Until next time, be safe, God bless, and I'll talk to you all in my next video. Peace.